Garland ramp.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it one more time for Maya Kylie Didda. It's time to introduce our non-starters for tonight's contest. First up, for the House of Representatives, from District 5, Dennis Banberg. From District 6, Michael Millerine. From District 11, Rashid Young.
Yeah.
From District 12, Chris Turner.
Yeah, can you not hear me?
From District 14, Michael Eccles. From District 22, Gabe Furman.
Okay.
So I kind of like throw it to it,
District
but
26,
it's not going to show it on the screen, right?
Faraday. From District 27, Mike Johnson.
It's all
From District
good.
28, Daryl DeShoto. District 29, Edmund Jordan. District 37, Troy Romero. From District 42, Chance Henry. From District 44, Autumn Chasson. From District 47, Ryan Bory.
City in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, inside the historic Pete Maravich Assembly Center. It is the annual tussle between the Louisiana House of Representatives and the Louisiana Senate as they battle it out in HoopLA 2025. The winner gets bragging rights for the entire year. The House, they won it last year. The Senate pulled off a miraculous comeback 2 years ago to win it. We'll see what happens here tonight. Hello, everyone. Jeff Palermo along with my broadcast partner, Jason DeQueer. This is always one of the big highlights of the regular legislative session. This year, lawmakers are going to take a break from trying to figure out how to lower our auto and home insurance rates, and they're going to play a little basketball. We cannot guarantee that it will be good basketball, but it'll be fun and entertaining, and along the way, we'll hear from the lawmakers. But also the other main part of tonight is to raise money to refurbish a basketball court somewhere in the state of Louisiana. Last year, it was in Ponchatoula Representative Bill Wheat's district, and they spent about $40,000-$50,000 refurbishing a basketball court, but this is always a lot of fun, and you're in the halls of the state capitol every day, Jason, and you get to see these guys interact, but this is a chance for them to blow off a little bit of steam.
No, and look, Jeff, this has been a very intense session. You mentioned it's been insurance. It's still a fiscal session, so they're trying to pass the budget, move tax stuff, but at the end of the day, I always think this basketball game happens right about the time it should. They need a little break, and it's a chance for them to enjoy this camaraderie. It's also the time in which many of the House bills are starting to cross over to the Senate, so it's kind of that midway point. But, look, this game is always close, as you know it. I mean, it always comes down to, like, a play right at the end of the game that makes a difference. But at the end of it all, the biggest prize is there's going to be a lucky legislator that will have a new court in his district, and what a great cause this has been for so many years.
Yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans are involved in it as well, so it's a lot of fun. We're glad that you're with us. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups. We'll have tip-off. So a lot of fun to be had here inside the Maravich Assembly Center. Don't go away. It's HoopLA 2025. So you're gonna bring it back up? Oh, it's
coaching the House tonight is Troy Haber, Kelly Hennessy Nickerson, John Wilby, and Denise Marcel. Now, fans, it's time for the Louisiana State Senate starting lineup. From District 9, I am player and coach Cameron Henry. From District 17, Caleb Wine-Peter.
HoopLA 2025, the Louisiana House and the Louisiana Senate set to battle it out on the hardwood. In this annual basketball game, they have been doing this, man, it's got to be 2 decades, Jason. When Cleo Fields was a state senator the first time. I think it's when it started. John Schroeder really picked up the baton during his time in the state legislature and helped really grow this thing to what it has become now, and some pleasantries now being exchanged between the two sides, but it'll get
we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how
it's kind of like the opening day of the session.
know.
Everybody's optimistic, and then all of a sudden bills get hijacked and everybody gets upset.
Well, it only takes that one hard file, Jeff, for things to get kicked off.
Let's look at our starting lineups for these two chambers. House will have Adrian Fisher, Travis Johnson, Temmie Chasson, Dixon McMakin, and Matthew Willard on the House side. The Senate, Rick Ward, former state senator, Stuart Cathy, Brock Myers, Caleb Kleinpeter, and the Senate president. He was the one that filled out the starting five, Cam Henry. So we are set, and we are underway. And Rick Ward, who is now a lobbyist after spending several years as a state lawmaker, won the tip and Senate's basketball, but some intense defense from the House right off the bat here. A near steal from Temmie Chasson.
Yeah, picking up at half court, coming out with a little pressure here. You know, remember the House has substantially more players, so they can try to get up and down the court, whereas the Senate has fewer players. They got to conserve their energy a bit more.
Well, nearly a basket there, a missed layup from Adrian Fisher. Temmie Johnson from the outside misses, and a nice rebound by Dixon McMakin. No fouls there, huh? They're letting them play early on.
Yep.
On the drive, that is Travis Johnson, and nothing happening there.
No, former Senator Rick Ward was down there to make a good block. He always has a lot of energy in this game.
McMakin with the layup. No, he missed it. Fisher got the rebound out to Matthew Willard, and Willard drains the jumper.
Well, you know, Jeff, Dixon McMakin has an NIL bill going through. I don't think he's going to get any of that money after seeing that layup.
No, he's not. Matthew Willard, the head of the Democratic caucus in the House, getting that layup. I get it inside to Caleb Kleinpeter. Here's Cam Henry. Henry looking for somebody. Stuart Cathy with it. State senator from Monroe. Cathy picks up his dribble over to Rick Ward. Rick Ward from way downtown, and it's an air ball, and McMakin gets it. So Matthew Willard trots into the front court. Willard got his shot blocked. Again, it's a little bit of contact down there, but no fouls, and Willard gets it over to Chasson. Fisher is open. He knocks it down.
That was actually good ball movement and good shot there by Fisher.
House leading the Senate 4-0. Again, House playing some pretty tight defense. Pressure defense. Cameron Henry will get it off to Cathy. He'll fire it in. It's another air ball. Big block from behind by Chasson. Out of bounds to the Senate. Well, let's bring in the other members of our broadcast team. John Ilg, who's responsible for putting this event on, and I believe he's got Mike Eccles with him as well. So let's send it over to those two guys.
State Representative Michael Eccles here, your courtside commentator for HoopLA 2025. It's an exciting night, an exciting match. I've got Big John Ilg, State Representative, and you've coordinated this event for some time. It's a big deal.
It is a good deal, Michael. You know, I took over for State Treasurer John Schroeder. John did a wonderful job organizing this. One, get a little camaraderie and competitiveness out of the House and the Senate. And then we also do it for a great cause. We end up raising money from this charity, and we refurbish a basketball court in one lucky representative of Senator's district. Later tonight, we'll have that drawing.
Big John, it looks like there are a lot of out-of-shape people over there. Is there a predicted winner tonight?
Well, it looks like the House because we have a deep bench, but the Senate is always up to some late-game shenanigans, and who knows how this ends up.
They're definitely sneaky. Let's talk about the record. Over the last 5 years, the House has won 3, the Senate has won 2. Are there predictions for tonight?
I like the House's chances. We come out, we've practiced a little bit, and it's showing right now. We're going to know as the game progresses if our bench help is what we need to get over the top.
Well, Big John, we can't thank you enough for organizing this event. It's a great charitable cause. Basketball all over Louisiana.
Basketball is the time of the year, and we'll be rolling in later in the year. We do our Mississippi versus Louisiana softball game. So keep the athletics going, keep our spirits up, and hopefully we'll be victorious.
Great time at the HoopLA 2024. Currently, the House is up 7-3 over the Senate.
Early
Back to you
game.
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Representative Eccles and Representative Ilg. Well, the Senate has gone to its bench, and these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, they look like future senators one day.
I mean, all of a sudden, this thing has gotten a lot closer.
Well, former LSU great Tasman Mitchell is over here coaching the Senate, and I think when he saw the House get out to that early 7-0 lead, he decided to go with some young talent.
Oh, how about that shot from the outside, knocking it down? Rashid Young, State Representative Young on the jumper there. And the Senate makes another one. We got to find out who number 30 is. That one we did not get. There's two people out there we don't know who they are, Jason, but they're really good. Yeah. Here's Chasson. Got to get it over to Willard. Chasson's jumper is no good. Rick Ward gets the rebound.
Yeah, this younger bunch on the Senate side, they're really pushing it.
That is short.
This may be where the House has to use some of their substitutions because they are moving. They're moving quick.
That, we believe, is Hayden Adams making that layup, and that is the aide to Senator Lambert. No, actually, I'm not sure who that one is. We didn't get an identification on him, but whoever these guys are from the Senate, pretty darn good. Yeah. Let's take a break, and we'll have more of HoopLA 2025 when we come back. House got off to a fast start here in HoopLA 2025, but the Senate goes to its bench, and they're the secret weapons in this point.
They are, and they were able to rally and tie this game up pretty quickly. And again, I think that the House had to go back, regroup, and game plan for this younger bunch.
4:17 to go in this opening quarter, and the House is going to its bench. Chance Henry looked like he was set to check in. Maybe he'll check in a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like the Senate has Senator Blake Miguez on the court now.
All right, Senator Blake Miguez, head of the Senate Republican delegation. Willard bringing it up.
Yeah, Willard's usually one of the leaders for this House team. He's typically one of the higher point scorers in the last couple.
Chasson's jumper from the baseline is good. That was very nice. And Chasson has shown early on he's not afraid to shoot it.
Well, and he's pretty good at it.
From Lafayette Parish.
He's got good form.
He's a pharmacist, serves on House Health and Welfare along with House Labor, Transportation, some of the big committees. Big three there from the top. And the Senate has taken the lead.
Yeah, there you go. Top of the key, nothing but net.
Out of bounds, it'll stay House basketball.
Out of bounds, House ball.
Good bounce pass to Representative Rashid Young. Couldn't have it go down, though.
Yeah,
finally got a foul in this game. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, he kept battling.
Blake Miguez commits the foul on Representative Young, who is from North Louisiana, representing District 11, which covers Bienville, Claiborne, and Lincoln parishes. Serving in his first term in the House. He's an attorney from Homer and serves on House Education, Municipal Affairs, Ways and Means, and Joint Legislative Committee on Capital Outlay. Chance Henry will travel, so he was trying to grab that rebound.
Yeah, good hustle there by Chance Henry. Just couldn't keep that pivot foot down.
Tie ball game. Missing the layup on a good drive, and then a foul going to be called. Looks like it was a shooting foul. So that'll put Hayden Adams on the line.
District 36 at the line for the Senate.
And Hayden Adams, again, an aide for Senator Lambert.
I think Representative Willard's looking around. He's used to being the fastest person on the court, but he keeps himself in really good shape.
Yeah,
but,
he does.
But today's a little different.
Yeah, yeah. Missed both free throws.
Good rebound by Chance Henry.
Yeah. Willard,
And
double team. Finds the open man. Chasson, another long three. A little short. On the drive, Adams didn't travel. Chasson got a piece of it.
Out of bounds. Senate ball.
So the Senate will inbound. In the lane. No, oh, it got the friendly bounce off the rim. And the Senate has the lead by 2.
Yeah, you'll see the drive there, get in the paint, and had the touch there at the end.
Representative Young will try to kick it out to Chance. Willard, he's got it.
Yeah, kick ball there.
Kick ball, and the Senate going to bring in some substitutions.
It's Senator Larry Selders coming in. Newly elected Larry Selders.
Yeah, just got elected.
He used to be playing on the House side last year.
Started his term back in March. Former state representative. It's Gabe Furman, isn't it?
It is. He's got a big job this
Yes,
session.
a lot on his plate being the House Insurance Chairman. Selders is going to walk it up. Oh, he's going to call out a play. They've been working on this for a while. Get it to Blake Miguez was the play. And that doesn't go. House can tie it, take the lead with a 3. Under 30 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Chasson. No. And it's out of bounds. We got a running clock, so that will end the opening quarter. Tight one here, Jason. Senate leading the House 15-13. We'll take a break from the Maravich Center. More of HoopLA 2025 coming up on Yearview. Hey, look at that, a Kim Mulkey look-alike working with the House. We'll be back after this.
I'm thinking of her news name. Oh, y'all are thinking about the legislator. She's coaching. Tennessee Dickinson. Yeah. That's right. I think they were thinking that Pam and they were thinking it was actually Mulkey.
One quarter in the books. Senate leading the House 15-13. Let's send it back over to State Representative John Ilg and Mike Eccles. And they have State Representative Kelly Hennessy Dickerson. Kim Mulkey with them right now.
State Representative Michael Eccles, your official HoopLA sideline reporter, here with Kinda Kim Mulkey. Coach, how's the game going? We're having trouble. We're down a couple of points. What's the strategy?
I tell you, I'm very upset tonight, Rep. Eccles. This Senate, they're bringing out this young talent. I don't know where this came from. The House has a good
They
passing
haven't been
game.
elected. These aren't elected
They're
people.
unelected officials out here. The House has a good passing, but just like the Senate, where everything goes to die over there, they're killing our bills. They're killing our players out here. Very frustrated. We got to pick up the strategy, pick up the pace. We got to get these kids out of here, these unelected players.
Everybody wants to know. They don't care about the game. They want to know what you're wearing tonight.
I'm wearing an official Kim Mulkey jacket tonight, trying to do the part, do the justice. Huge fan of the legendary Mulkey.
The legendary Mulkey. You know, we got a great game going on. I know you've got a game plan. You got to get back to the team, but kind of Kim Mulkey, we call her Kelly Dickerson, state representative. We're going to send it back to you guys up at the booth.
Go House.
Thank you very much, State Representative Mike Eccles and Kelly Dickerson, State Representative. Continue on, Jeff Palermo, Jason DeQueer. As you take a look at Tasman Mitchell, former Denham Springs Yellow Jacket, LSU Tiger, member of a SEC championship team, Final Four team. Quick shot, that's going to be an air ball. Of course, Tasman now has been an assistant coach for the LSU men's basketball program for several years now. Oh, inside, and it won't go down. Rebound taken by Fisher. Chasson will get it over to Furman. Furman's got the shot. If he wants it, he'll take it. Little short. Senate on the run. Oh, won't fall again. There's going to be what we have here. Jump ball. Okay.
But they put him at the line. I guess they called a foul here before the jump ball, but they did signal for a jump ball.
Free throw is short. Senate has been missing their free throws here. It's like resolutions trying to get those passed. It should be easy. Yeah. And that one goes down. Unless it's the MFP, of course.
Yeah, well, that's a difficult for anyone to understand.
Chasson got it over to Dixon McMakin. Fermat. Good ball movement again here by the House. Fisher in the paint scores.
Yeah, Fisher's normally another one of the good players for the House side. Always pretty consistent.
Selder showing a little bit of moves there. Off the glass and in.
And look at the showboat afterward.
Wow.
The big guy getting it done.
That was impressive there.
Look, Tasman comes out. Watch this here.
He
takes it all the way. Calls glass, right? You heard that, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, I did. Rick Ward missed it. Oh, boy, Senate's missing some shots around the rim, too. Missing free throws, and Chasson being double teamed needs a little help.
They'll say it went out on the Senate. That was a good trap there by the Senate. Somebody needed to come back for the House. Got to help Chasson get the ball up the court.
Well, the Republican Gabe Ferment was trying to help out the Democrat. Timmy Chasson back in the backcourt and the foul.
Yeah, got him on the shoulder. Got him right in the act of shooting. Hit him right there on the arm. That's good concentration to finish that.
So Adrian Fisher now.
Watch right here. Well, I thought that was going to be the replay. There's an opportunity to score the last 5 points for the House.
Adrian Fisher, a state representative from the Monroe area. He serves on the Ag Committee, the Appropriations, Health, and Welfare. There's a foul.
House District 16 with a push.
Quick shot off the inbounds pass. Chasson got the rebound. Thought about pushing it up. Instead, he'll walk it up. Long pass to McMakin, easily intercepted. Senate on the run. Another shot near the rim missed, but going to the line here is a non-lawmaker. Oh, and Kelly Kim Mulkey Dickerson is not happy at all with the call.
Now she knows how to give it to the refs, that's for sure. And she's even got the stance down. Look, I think she's been watching.
Boy, more missed free throws here from the Senate. It's a tie game. They should be up by a lot more if they were able to make their free throws and shots around the rim. That one goes down. And Willard will check in. For the first time tonight, we see Representative Wilder out there. Fisher being harassed, finds a cutting Willard who misses it. Set it running again. Fisher cut him off and he gets called for the foul.
Yeah, Senate continuing to run tempo here.
Brock Myers is back into the game, number 23. That's off the side of the glass to Cam Henry, who lost it to Chasson.
All right, let's see if the House can put something together here.
Big screen there, and then a little bit of contact, a little bit of a push-off. And
Willard looks like he's been in the gym. He might get the rest of that one. Smack talking, huh?
Yeah. Wide open is Chasson. He'll take it. Makes it. Big three there for the House. Puts him back in front of the Senate by 2.
That's a couple for him on the night.
Tip in is good. Ties it up.
Yeah, the question is, here you go. And a good follow-up right here. Not boxing out. Good tip in.
Wilder having a hard time there along the baseline. Myers trying to save it, but he saved it to Willard. Contact there, and Willard is fouled. And now checking in for the House, it's Autumn Chasson. So, Temi Chasson's daughter gets a chance to play right now.
Yeah, I think she may have played a little bit last year,
Yeah,
too, Jeff.
you might be right. Willard on the steal. Willard looks up, sees a little bit of a lane, and then lost it. So 2 teams trading turnovers in a 21-21 game. Ward from the outside, short. And a good rebound by Autumn Chasson. Well, the House now has a ringer out there who misses it. spins out. Both teams struggling now and getting a shot to fall. There's one that goes down on the turnover. 23-21 House. Under 4 minutes to go before halftime. Back iron, no good.
I got her head. Oh, good defense there.
Rick Ward will shoot the three. No. Here comes the House. Oh, nice pass to Willard, who lays it in.
That was a great finish by Willard.
And the House has opened up a 4-point lead. Just over 3 minutes to go before halftime as we watch this one
That's
again.
a good finish here. Quickly up off the glass. Maybe that opens up the seal for Willard. I know he hadn't been able to get anything to go yet tonight.
All right, we have another guest, and it's the president of the Senate, Cameron Henry.
State Representative Michael Eccles, your official sideline reporter for HoopLA 2025 with President Cameron Henry today at HoopLA. Senator, you guys have people that I've never seen before. Where'd you get these ringers?
Well, you'll have to spend more time in the Senate. It's probably your issue. You know, none of your bills have gotten over here, so that's probably why you don't know any of them. Once you pass the bill out of the House, we'll introduce you to some of them.
You know, after last year's stinging defeat, maybe 2 defeats in a row, have you retooled things?
We have a different strategy this year. We've gotten a lot younger, a lot more agile, a lot more athletic. It's amazing.
You know, the Senate is known for a lot of old people. I've never seen people with this much not gray hair.
Well, we've been really working hard during the offseason, stay in shape. A lot of hair dyeing. People lost some weight. Ozempic's helped a lot. So I think members have really moved in the right direction.
All these new strategies, folks, here at HoopLA 2025. Anything you want the viewers to know tonight?
No, I hope you enjoy this. This is comical. This is awesome.
It is absolutely comical, and it's raising money for a good cause. So back to you guys up in the production booth.
Thanks, guys. Senate finally got back on the board.
Yeah, the Senate always has a few tricks up their sleeve
Yeah,
with players every year.
So the House leads the Senate 25-23. Chasson got fouled after the shot.
And I think that he was behind the three-point line there.
Yeah.
This might be 3 shots. After he's knocked down a couple, they're trying to play him a little tighter.
So Chasson with the House up by 2, 25-23.
This is like a LeBron James situation. You're getting to play with one of your kids on the court, right? You know?
Good point. Good point. Free throw no good as both teams struggling at the line. Short. Ooh, barely made the rim. Another opportunity here for Temi Chasson. No, 0 for 3. Willard got in there, get the rebound. Autumn Chasson, nice little ball fake. Still House basketball here. Willard.
Good pass down low here.
Chasson double team in the post. Well, a lot of contact there. Finally, we got a 3-second call. Oh no, we got a foul.
Yeah, they're saying they're calling it on the floor here.
Turnover on the inbounds pass.
They got to be aware of this running clock. Under a minute here.
Tough assignment here for Autumn Chasson. She does a nice job. And the Senate has tied it.
And that's where the Senate's beating them right now, is these offensive rebounds. They may not be making the first shot, but watch how quick some of these youngsters are in terms of getting to the glass.
Representative Carlson is checked in. That's a 3 that doesn't go in. Long 3, no good. That's Ryan Ward, who is the legislative aide to Senator Bass.
And no relation to Rick Ward.
Yeah.
I did ask that.
Autumn Chastain, he got 5 seconds here. Let's see. Got it over to her dad. Trying to get the shot off. He can, and that's going to end our first half. We're all knotted up at 25 apiece between the House and the Senate. Caleb Kleinpeter and the upper chamber enjoying the action so far in this one. It's been a lot of fun from the Maravich Center with Pierre the Pelican here and also the Pelicans dance team. Both of these teams battling it out. We'll be back after this.
All right, athletes, it's your time to shine. In 3, 2, 1, go!
It's a long halftime.
Oh, it is. Must have a lot to do.
Just probably let these kids play. From the historic Maravich Assembly Center, a tie ball game at halftime between the House and the Senate in HoopLA 2025. Jeff Palermo with me along with Jason DeQueer. House got off to a fast start in this one. They led it 7-0 at one point, and then the Senate went to the reserves, non-lawmakers who are younger than a lot of the House members, and they were able to get back in the game. But give a lot of credit to the House. They are really playing well and playing some good defense against, again, some younger senators or non-senators that are out there representing the Louisiana Senate.
Yeah, I don't know if they went to the reserves or the ringers, but this game got off to a quick start for the House, and I guess Coach Tasman Mitchell over there said, let's go to our ringers a lot earlier than maybe they anticipated. But obviously the Senate was able to come back and has played well. What the House has to do, they got to rebound. They're beating them on the offensive glass, and I think that's the big difference. But I also think the House has adjusted to some of the speed of the younger guys and settled in. I think Fisher's played well, Chasson's played well, and then obviously Willard has been his consistent self.
Yeah, and the Senate has missed a lot of shots right around the rim, or else they would have the lead here at halftime. Let's bring in another guest, a very special guest, as we continue with our coverage of HoopLA 2025. Let's send it over to the State Representative, Mike Eccles.
State Representative Michael Eccles, official HoopLA sideline reporter with Congressman Cleo Fields. Now, last time I saw you, you were on this court. You've moved on up to higher courts.
You know, I told y'all not to do redistricting. Y'all did it anyway because y'all wanted me to be with the House. So the House.
You were the MVP last year.
Yeah, it was a good time. Look, I enjoy this game. We started this game years ago, and it's a good competition between the House and the Senate. Although I'm in the House, but I'm still a senator.
You know, from what I can tell, there's a lot of anger in House members. They keep fouling these senators, and
That's
I don't
the
know.
only way we can win.
At least they're getting a little revenge. You know, that's what it's about. Now you're in Congress now. How are things going in D.C.?
It's going good. Going good. We're in the budget process now. You know, obviously I missed the legislature.
Sure.
And wanted to come back and be a part of this basketball game because it's for a very worthwhile cause. What you guys and ladies do here with this basketball game is just absolutely outstanding.
Well, these dollars go back to local basketball courts.
Absolutely.
So somebody around the state, one or two, will receive a brand new basketball court. All these new things.
The only thing I don't like is I never won it. You know, I started the game, and every time I would come home, they would say, "Cleo, when are you going to bring one of those nice courts to Baton Rouge?" But it's a good thing. And you can see the kids really enjoy it. And this guy
Matt
here,
Willard here.
this guy
guy's a
here,
star,
this guy's awesome. This guy's awesome. When I walked in and I saw you on the court, I said, the House is going to win again. But I don't think it's going to happen today.
Well, you know, the Senate likes to hedge their bet.
No, they've hedged their bet.
And put younger players in, but we'll still walk away with the W.
I like that.
The Senate is going to win.
State Rep Matt Willard, Congressman Cleo Fields, we appreciate you being here. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Great to see Congressman Cleo Fields still being a part of what's going on here at the Maravich Assembly Center. As right now, some young ladies getting an opportunity to play here at the Maravich Center, part of an initiative with the New Orleans Pelicans. And there's a silent auction also ongoing right now to help raise money to refurbish a outdoor basketball court somewhere in the state of Louisiana. We'll find out where that will happen after tonight's game. We'll be back after this. Five. 25-25 is the score. Halftime continuing here at HoopLA 2025. A lot of mingling going on right now between lawmakers, staffers, lobbyists that are hanging out here watching the House and the Senate battle it out in basketball. Let's go ahead and take another break, and when we come back, we'll have second half action of the House and Senate. House trying to win again. They won last year. We'll see what happens here soon when we come back on your view. Louisiana Leadership Academy band is in the house here at the Maravich Center, entertaining the fans at halftime. We're all tied up as we'll have the second half begin here shortly from the Maravich Center. Let's go ahead and bring in another guest. Let's send it back over to State Representative Mike Eccles.
Hey folks, Michael Eccles, sideline reporter for HoopLA 2025 with State Representative Annie Spell. You got a pom-pom.
I do, and it's red.
Are you the official cheerleader?
Oh, yeah, one of many.
So Annie, you just got elected 3 weeks ago.
Correct.
You've only served for a second. How do you like it so far?
I am loving it. I have amazing colleagues and who also have amazing athletic skills, as we're seeing tonight.
Well, this is your first time. Next time, you're wearing high heels.
I know. I did not wear the appropriate gear.
Next year, you got to put on tennis shoes.
There we go. I'll be ready in 2026.
Well, look, we know you got a bright future ahead of you. It's an exciting night. Who's going to win, House or Senate?
Definitely the House. Just look at the numbers.
I think the House has got the odds.
Yeah.
Folks, we're going to send it back to you.
All right. Congratulations, State Representative Annie Spells, for getting elected and got a big job in front of you. Not easy to walk into the session in the middle of it, right?
And it'd be insurance reform. So, yeah, you have to get going quickly, and she has already.
There you take a look at the Senate, relacing those shoes. Senator Blake Miguez. He's got his game face on tonight. And the House has really gone deep into their bench here. Looks like we have the this is like almost the old-timers game is broken out here, huh?
These might all be actual legislators on the court right here.
Well, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Good to see the correct lawmakers out there right now. So we got State Representative Kim Coates out there, Daryl Desitel, also Kenneth Carr, Bo Bovier, out of bounds already.
And I hear Coach Mitchell over here talking. He said, I'm going to give them 2 minutes. Let's see what they do.
Rodney Lyons is out there for the House as well. State Representative Coates comes away with it. This is Kenneth Carr with it. Carr looking to get it to somebody. Here's
Shoot it.
Coates.
Yeah.
Oh, she just missed it. Nearly got her own rebound.
Give it to her again. She almost
Rodney
knocked it down.
Lyons. Coates with it.
Looks like she may have played a little basketball.
Yeah,
Got
probably.
enough height for it.
Yeah. On the drive, that is Kenneth Carr. Carr loses it out of bounds. Coach, or I should say State Representative Kim Coates from Tangipahoa Parish. Carr. Got it into Representative Coates.
Good move.
Oh, got her shot blocked, though.
Senator Wheat got a
Yeah,
shot.
Senator Bill Wheat showing a little quickness.
Good
Oh,
look.
down low to Cam Henry, and the Senate president has it go in.
Can't be a game without the president scoring.
No,
Here we go.
It's like dropping a bill in the hopper right there.
That's right.
Blake Miguez, the steal. Senate has the 2-point lead right now. Senator Stuart Cathy. Air ball, and then going down to the ground hard is Senator Bill Wheat. They'll pick him back up. He'll be okay.
Yeah, and I didn't see anybody around it.
It's one of those LeBron James flops.
Yeah.
All right, Representative Coates playing the point guard. Desautel's open.
He's got to shoot that.
He's way off. Not even close.
Might be his
boy.
last shot.
That's that shot got voluntarily deferred.
Yes.
I mean,
Permanently.
they coming back up for that.
Yeah.
Stuart Cathy. Well, short. Out of bounds to the House. How much longer can this group of players stay out there?
Well, they still got the lead, so it might have been 2 minutes or until you lose the lead.
Yeah. Desitel. There's Representative Coates.
She got it.
Oh. Beaubier saved it. Representative Lyons, air ball. Representative. There we go. Senator Miguez with it. Miguez behind the back. And lays it in.
That might be the play of the game thus far. That was pretty impressive. Watch this. Behind the back. And then a clean finish on the layup.
Along the baseline, missing that shot was Troy Romero, who's checked into the game. Troy Romero at the line. State lawmaker out of Southwest Louisiana, covering Calcasieu and Jefferson Davis Parish. An LSU grad. He's a member of the Ag Committee. Actually, he's the chairman of the Ag Committee.
Yeah.
That's right. Chairman, and also serves on appropriations and Joint Legislative Committee on the budget.
Yeah, he's one of the veterans in the House for sure.
And he got that free throw to go down, and he should be proud of himself. Haven't seen many made free throws here tonight. Stuart Cathy. Senator Bill Wheat, no. Miguez, no. Got it off the glass and in.
That's 4 for him.
Yeah.
He's coming on. Good rebound and back up strong.
We didn't see much from Senator Miguez earlier in the – I don't think he played at all in the first half. Cameron Henry knocked it out of bounds. Of course, Blake Miguez represents that Erath, Abbeville area. An attorney and known for being a marksman, if you would. He's a competitive shooter. Miguez underneath the rim. Had the ball poked away out of bounds.
Also, a lot of rumors about him running for the U.S. Senate.
Yes. So Miguez now is at the line. Vice Chair of Senate Governmental Affairs. He's also on the Education Committee. (32-26). Senate now leading the House. Senate, very good start to the second half here.
Knocks them both down. That's 6 points in this quarter.
Daryl Desitel.
The House is calling a timeout. Coach Mitchell's happy with what he sees here.
A 33-26 lead for the Senate over the House. Let's take a break. More coming up with HoopLA 2025. Back here at the Maravich Center as we continue on. The Senate and the House battling it out, and the House gets a bucket there from Temi Chasson. They needed that.
And both the House and the Senate has gone to more of their stronger lineups here.
Yep. So the skill level is going to pick up here a little bit. So will the quickness. Nice move and a foul. So I believe this is Ryan Wood who got fouled and will go to the line, try to complete the three-point play. Senate now the biggest lead for them, 35-28. And the free throw is good.
But the good news is Chasson and Willard and Fisher, these guys should be well rested now. So let's see if they can keep up with these younger legs.
Out of bounds. Great job on the half-court trap. And Senate's just really frustrating the House here in the second half. Rick Ward's shot no good.
We've seen him hit that in previous years,
Yeah.
but he's been cold from behind the arc today.
Chasson dumps it off for Carlson, who missed it. Adrian Fisher got it. Kick out, three, no good from Willard. Tasman Mitchell urging the Senate to get the ball into the front court. There's another three. And it's now an 11-point lead for the Senate, and I just don't think the House has any answer for this athleticism that the Senate has on the court. Chasson will call that a pass to Fisher. Willard will shoot it. No. And now the Senate again on the run.
And the House members are kind of slow to get back here.
There's the
That's
steal.
good defense.
Chasson got it blocked from behind and fouled. Well, it sent it back over to State Representative Mike Eccles, who's got State Representative Emily Chenevier with him.
Hey, Representative Michael Eccles, your sideline reporter here with Emily Chenevier, House
right.
District 66.
That's right.
So you've been following this game all night tonight.
I'm following the game. I mean, it was a little closer earlier. The
Yeah.
Senate seems to be taking a lead, so I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, the House is down by 11 points, and they've got these young bucks in the Senate. It's not looking good.
It's really hard to compete with that, right?
It really is.
I mean, it's a challenge.
So you've chosen consciously not to play in this game. Why is that?
I have. So this is not my sport.
Okay.
Let's just be honest, because it's, there's some other things I played growing up, softball, swim team, but
Yeah.
I wasn't good on the court.
Well, I'm going to give you the most excited about the game because you're over there cheering like a champ and rooting on your guys and gals out there.
That's right. I have to support my people.
Hey, I do want to make one point. You know,
Okay.
the House is very diverse. We've got women and men on our team, but I don't see any women on the Senate team.
That needs to change next year.
I agree. They bring in
What
young
in the world?
high schoolers to play with them, but they don't bring ladies to play on the team.
Yeah, I'm going to need to have a conversation with the president of the Senate, I think, about that one.
We've got work to do here at HoopLA 2025, and the House right now down by 11.
That's
Emily
right.
Chenevier, thank you for joining us today.
All right, thanks for having me.
Back to you guys.
Good stuff from State Representative Mike Eccles and Emily Chenevier. Setting up by 11 over the House.
2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Willard looking for someone, trying to get it to
I think
Fisher and a kick ball.
Yeah. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. They need it. That's a much needed basket. And Willard's going to have to heat up with a couple of these other House members to get back in this. Selders with the position down there.
And got fouled from behind.
good look at the newly elected Senator Larry Selders coming over from the House. It's not falling for Ward, but he's still putting him up there. All right, here's where the House needs to try to get another basket, or maybe the last one before the final period.
Chasson, a little short. Bounce pass, Selders lost it, got it back. And another bucket from the Senate. Got their double-digit lead back.
Yeah, I mean, this Senate team seems to be tiring the House out. They're slowly walking it up. May as well hold it for the last shot.
This is Travis Johnson, who was in the starting lineup. Really haven't seen much of him here tonight. Ball got tipped over to Willard. Willard, the bounce pass to Fisher, who's fouled. With 11 and a half seconds to go in the third quarter.
That was a good look, finding Fisher down there. Went up strong, got fouled. Now, got to knock these 2 free throws down.
Fisher misses that first free throw. Now the second free throw is short.
9 seconds on the clock here.
And that's going to end our third quarter. The Senate opened it up here in this second half. They end up outscoring the House 16-5. And they lead it with 10 more minutes to go. Fourth quarter action of HoopLA 2025 when we come back. A lot of fun here at the Maravich Center with the New Orleans Pelicans, as they always are, involved with HoopLA 2025. Chance for the kids to make some baskets as well.
Jeff, I might be able to dunk one of those, buddy. I don't know about the third level.
Yeah.
I definitely get the.
And then the sweet sounds from the Louisiana Leadership Institute here. Jeff Palermo, Jason DeQueer, fourth quarter underway. First few seconds ticking off the clock. Big third quarter there from the Senate. Can the House come back, Jason?
Well, look, they got their key guys out right now. So if the House is going to make a run, they need to try to do it right here.
Rick Ward will dribble it up. And so the Senate now has, other than Rick Ward, they have all Senators on the court. Rick Ward's been off tonight. Cam Ward had it stolen by Wilder. Autumn Chasson, the kick out. The three. Good. That's a good start for the House.
That's a big bucket. That cuts it down to 7.
Caleb Kleinpeter cherry picking on the other end, but a good job by the House to get back defensively. Kathy thought about it.
Yep, need another good defensive series here.
Ward, he'll fire it up. No. Cameron Henry the rebound, and it won't fall.
Good rebound by the president. Just couldn't get that one to fall for him.
And the House gets the ball here, down by 7.
Starting to bring some of the...
Yep, the young Bucks are coming back in. Tasman Mitchell coaching the Senate, making sure this one stays where it is. Autumn Chasson a little bit too strong. And Rick Ward will bring it back up again. Wow, long range here. No, he knocked it down. Just needed a few warm-up shots.
Well, he was too close. He needed to back up. He said, I need to shoot NBA range.
Knocked that one down from Port Allen as he drains it. Kathy controls the rebound. Rick Ward to Selders. Another three. Short. Wilder, another rebound. In the lane. No good from Rashid Young. Kathy loses it. Rashid Young gets it. Rick Ward steals it. 3 on none. Kathy. Oh, he screwed it up. Right underneath the basket all alone.
Oh, man.
Could not hang on to it.
Hopefully we don't have
don't want to see
anybody.
any injuries, that's for sure. All right, good to see him get up.
So they'll be talking about that one tomorrow about Senator Kathy. Wide open down there. Couldn't convert.
Long three. Short. Oh, gets back out to Autumn Chasson. She'll dribble in a little closer. No. Wilder underneath the rim. Autumn Chasson's going to get another try. No. Selders will hold on to that rebound and then loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he lost it out. Should be House basketball here.
In the House. Not completely out of it yet. Down by 10. But got to start making some baskets.
Yeah, running clock too.
That won't go. All right, we had House Insurance Chairman Gabe Ferment playing in the game. The Senate Insurance Chairman Kirk Talbot is standing by with State Representative Mike Eccles.
Michael Eccles, official sideline reporter for HoopLA 2025, here with State Senator Kirk Talbot. You're not dressed out for the game. Why not?
I'm well represented by my 21-year-old son who's out there right now.
Is that the young gentleman that is scoring all the points?
Some.
Well, they're very athletic. I've never seen a senator that agile.
Well, when you're old like me, Senate is old man in Latin. So when you're old like me, it's hard to get out there and play without getting hurt.
So I know a lot of the viewers know this, but you are a lucky dog guy.
That's right.
I don't see any dogs on the sideline. What happened?
We brought Cane's Chicken Fingers instead, but I should have brought Lucky Dogs. You're right.
Well, they're a corporate sponsor, too, so we appreciate them as well.
They are, but we're here in spirit.
So what I don't like, the House is down by 10 points. You're kind of over there sideline coaching with some of your fellow senators who aren't dressed out. So
right.
It doesn't seem right, Kurt.
Well, 44-34 seems right to us.
You'll do anything for a trophy, and I know that. That's
right.
True.
That's
well,
right.
Look, we can't thank you enough for coming by and talking to us today.
I appreciate
Anything
it.
for our listeners before we go?
Look, it's all for a good cause, all a lot of good fun. Just hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Send it back to you guys.
Thank you.
House gets a much-needed bucket now, down by 8. So which one's Kirk Talbot's kid, do you think?
I don't think he's out there.
Not yet. Not right now. Here's Dixon McMakin. McMakin, I don't know where he was going with that one. As he dribbles it out of the baseline. Under 5 minutes to go. I think the House wants a timeout. The problem is the Senate has the basketball, so
yeah,
you can't call time.
Right. It looked like Coach Mitchell's telling them to hold it a little bit. Let's stall.
All right.
Let's run some clock.
House wants a timeout. They get it. As Kelly Kimulke Dickerson gets the timeout. We'll take it with 4:34 to go in this one. Can the Senate hold on to the lead in HoopLA 2025? Back inside the Maravich Assembly Center, the Senate leads the House 44-36. Matthew Willard with it. House trying to make a push here. Chance out for three. Air ball. And it's saved to a member of the Senate. Oh, almost an alley-oop, and it was an alley-oop. How about that? I didn't think they were going to execute it. But that was fun to see.
And I've identified that as Senator Reese's son,
okay.
Mike Reese, who's also makes sense. He's got a lot of height, and
yeah.
So does his son, and very athletic.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play. Fisher, and that's a hard foul. Miguez following Travis Johnson. Let's take a look at this again. So is this Mike Reese Jr. on the other end of this alley-oop?
Yeah, there you go, getting up and getting it.
I've been calling this game for many years. I don't think I've seen an alley-oop in this game before. Johnson with the free throw. Oh, wide left. Another opportunity here for Travis. Now it was a little bit closer, but it doesn't go down. Willard. Got it down to Chasson. Got his shot blocked, but he was fouled too. So, to the free throw line. Representative Chasson. With the free throw here.
Yeah, he's got to get these.
Yep.
Yeah. He shot it well from three-point. He's struggling a little bit from the line.
Both of these teams have struggled at the free throw line, probably less than 30% from both of them. And the free throw doesn't go down.
They got it back.
Yep. Short. Mike Reese comes away with it. A little bit too far on the pass. House trying to hurry up here. Johnson. Willard for three. No. Kirk Talbot's kid with the rebound. Out of bounds. It will stay Senate basketball. 2:40 and counting. Tasman telling his
Slow
team,
it.
slow down, don't need to shoot. Chasing it down is Adrian Fisher. Blocking foul called. Fisher got it in. Quick three. No good. Blake Miguez. Willard got the steal. Willard jumper. Side of the backboard. Chest on there for the offensive putback.
All right, that cuts it back down.
Oh, Blake Miguez, it's a 2-on-none. Miguez will miss it, though.
And it's going to be house ball. He went off of it.
He got under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, got a chance. You're still in it. You're still hanging around here.
Willard's pass deflected, but got it back. Got tripped up by Willard, by Miguez. Everybody okay? This clock is not ticking anymore now at a minute 48.
There you go. Big bucket if it goes.
House ball again. Again, stay tuned till after the broadcast or after the game. Before we get out of here, we'll find out which legislator will have a basketball court refurbished in their district. Thanks to the money raised here tonight, the New Orleans Pelicans. Last year, it was on the North Shore.
And saying how important free throws are. These is you got to get these if you're even going to have a shot. There you go.
Yep.
You can get it to within 6 here. A minute 30. The house is still hanging around.
Senate's got to quit fouling.
All right.
I think that's the first trip to the line we've seen today where a player made 2 free throws. Dixon McMakin on the foul. A little shove in there.
As if I can't keep up with him, give him a little.
Another foul.
And see, the house is
trying to wonder if there should be shooting free throws.
Yeah. The house has realized they can stop the clock by fouling here. So you better off fouling than letting them go.
McMakin again being very aggressive out there.
At this pace, it may take 20 minutes to play this this last
Oh,
minute.
it's a true basketball game. We might need some video reviews too, maybe. That really slows down the game.
Okay.
Won't go down.
Got your chance here.
They only got about a minute left, though, to make some hay.
I think
McMakin.
I think he was playing around a little bit, but the ref took him serious.
Yeah.
And they needed that. They needed that rebound and that possession.
Blake Miguez to inbound to Rick Ward. Turn around. Off the glass and in. That should do it.
Yeah, that was a huge, huge foul there.
Chasson, no. And now the Senate. I think the House is going to relent here, maybe. Miguez lost it. Fisher with it. Fisher doesn't really have numbers.
Got to get a shot off. You got to shoot it.
Willard, no. Fisher turned it over. And the Senate's going to come out of here with the victory. Miguez off the glass and in.
Did they give him the 3? They did.
How about that? What a way to finish it off here for the upper chamber.
Exclamation point. I thought he might have had a toe on the line, but they gave him the 3.
McMakin shot no good. And HoopLA 2025 belongs to Louisiana Senate. That big trophy that seems to go back and forth between each chamber every year is headed back to the upper chamber. as the Senate gets the victory over the House, 51-40. Granted, the Senate used a lot of non-lawmakers, but they got the job done. That's, in the end, like at the Capitol, you don't care how the sausage is made, as long as the sausage is made, right?
The Senate's used to getting it and changing it up. So they did that tonight and had a couple young players they were able to bring in, primarily kids of senators.
Yes,
and
yes.
It helped them out tremendously.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the raffle for who will have a refurbished outdoor basketball court refurbished in their district. We'll find that out when we come back. HoopLA 2025 here on Your View.
The Senate gets a big victory tonight, but the really big victory before we award the trophy, I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Grant and the Pelicans organization for what they've done tonight. Cox Cable, LSU, of course, for letting us use this place. But the number one person I want to thank is my assistant, Candy. Candy Ward, right over here. This event does not happen without her. She ironed on numbers for the guys that got in late. She did everything we could to make this happen. Grant, Candy, we're going to get Dixon more involved next year, but thank you guys. Right now we're going to draw for the winner of the court. Okay, the winner's back in the New Orleans area. Matt Willard. We may not have won the game, but your area won the court. Congratulations, Matthew. All right, and now we will present the trophy to the Senate. And Cameron Henry, I know you got to be exhausted all the time you're in there. And the Senate gets the win tonight. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, young men. Can y'all lift that? Yeah, young guys, get in there and hold that up for them.
So the Louisiana Senate victorious, and they'll keep that big trophy in the Senate chambers for an entire year until we do this thing again next year.
Yeah, and I think the House is going to regroup and rethink about how they come. The Senate got a lot younger in tonight's game using some of the kids of existing senators. I think they're going to rethink this next year.
Well, and it's great to see that State Representative Matthew Willard, who is one of the more hard-working state lawmakers.
Yes.
Does an excellent job representing his constituents. He'll have the opportunity to have a basketball court refurbished in his district, and that means a lot to him.
Oh, my goodness, Jeff. It means the world. And Representative Willard, as you know, has been an instrumental part of this basketball game.
Right.
But as you mentioned, works real hard in the legislature. Very deserving. And although I know he was shocked to see some of those younger senators come out and play against him, he's going to walk away a very happy legislator after tonight.
Well, and this has been another great event. And like we said, you mentioned earlier, Jason, it comes at the right time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of bills are moving back and forth between the House and Senate, and it's about ready to get into some pressure situation, trying to get some very important legislation approved before lawmakers signing die.
Yeah, and some much-needed reforms for our state, Jeff. I mean, we know we're having an insurance crisis, and, they're trying to figure out what is the best way to go about it. They're going to have some serious discussions. Again, hopefully this game, lowers some of the tempers a little bit, and they can get in there and get something done for the state of Louisiana.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our coverage of HoopLA 2025. I want to thank everyone involved, our producer, Cameron Galloway, our director, Will Morrow. For Jason DeQueer, I'm Jeff Palermo. Thanks again for watching HoopLA 2025. Congratulations to the Louisiana Senate, your 2025 champions, and you watched it right here on Your View.